There are so many amazing things in the world that we don't even suspect. Today you will learn incredible facts that will change your view of everyday things. Did you know that the largest living structure on the planet is not a whale, but the Pando aspen grove in the USA? Pando consists of 47,000 trees, which are actually parts of one gigantic organism with a shared root system. The age of this superorganism is estimated to be thousands, possibly even millions of years. It is one of the oldest living beings on Earth. In Morocco, goats have learned to climb trees to eat argan fruits. They climb branches and eat the fruits, helping the tree spread its seeds. White bears, despite their snowy white fur, have black skin underneath. This helps them retain heat better in harsh Arctic conditions. In Australia, there is Lake Hillier, where the water is always pink. Scientists believe the unusual color is due to microorganisms living in the salty water. In Japan, there is a cat island, Inoshima. Here, cats outnumber humans and have become the true owners of the island. In some countries, people eat ice cream with unusual flavors. For example, in Japan, you can try octopus or wasabi-flavored ice cream. In India, there is a temple where rats are worshipped. More than 25,000 rodents live there, and they are considered sacred animals. The shortest escalator in the world is in Japan. It is only 83 centimeters long but is popular among tourists. In China, square watermelons are grown. They are easier to store and transport, although they cost more than regular ones. In some countries, people greet each other not with handshakes but by touching noses. For example, in New Zealand, this is called the hongi. Did you know that koalas have fingerprints so similar to humans that they are hard to distinguish even under a microscope? There is a place where fire burns right under a waterfall. This is the Eternal Flame in New York State, fueled by natural gas. Contrary to myths, Vikings did not wear horned helmets. This image appeared thanks to 19th century theatrical productions. In ancient Egypt, cats were considered sacred animals. Killing a cat could be punished by death. Some butterflies taste with their feet. They determine if a plant is suitable for laying eggs simply by stepping on it. In Antarctica, there are dry valleys where it hasn't rained for about 2 million years. This is one of the driest places on Earth. In South America, there is a plant that can walk. Socratia moves its roots to find more sunlight. In London, there is a phone booth that serves as a mini library. Anyone can take or leave a book. In some countries, giving an even number of flowers is only for funerals. In other cultures, even numbers are considered lucky. There are more than 7,000 languages in the world, but half of the Earth's population speaks only 23 of them. In Indonesia, there is a village where houses are built on stilts right over the water. Residents travel by boat instead of cars. The longest word in the English language has 189,819 letters. It is the chemical name of a protein. In Australia, there is a fence over 5,000 kilometers long. It was built to protect pastures from wild dingoes. In some countries, eating insects is common. For example, in Mexico, fried grasshoppers called chapulines are popular. In Italy, there is a fountain that flows with wine instead of water. It is opened every year for everyone to enjoy. In South Korea, there are cafes where you can play with raccoons. Such places are becoming increasingly popular among locals and tourists. In Kenya, there is a tribe where men jump as high as possible during dances to show their strength and endurance. In some countries, New Year is celebrated not in January but in March or September, depending on the lunar calendar. In Peru, there is the ancient city of Machu Picchu, built without cement. Stones are so tightly fitted that not even a knife blade fits between them. In Japan, there is a tradition of admiring cherry blossoms. People have picnics under blooming trees during this period. In some countries, gifts are given not on birthdays but on New Year or other holidays. In China, there is a glass bridge located over 300 meters high. Walking on it is a real challenge for the brave. In Africa, there is a lake where the water is so salty that salt crystals form on the surface like snow. In some countries, soup is eaten for breakfast. For example, in Vietnam, the national dish pho is served in the morning. In India, there is the Holi festival of colors. During it, people throw bright powders at each other, celebrating the arrival of spring. In some countries, it is customary to remove shoes before entering a home. This symbolizes respect for the hosts and cleanliness. There is a museum of invisible art where exhibits can only be heard or felt, but not seen. In some countries, tea is drunk with milk, while in others it is served with lemon or spices. In Australia, there is an animal that never drinks water in its life. The koala gets all the moisture it needs from eucalyptus leaves. In some countries, Thanksgiving is celebrated by gathering the whole family around a festive table. In Japan, there is the art of paper folding, origami. From one sheet, real works of art can be created. In some countries, Valentine's Day is not celebrated on February 14th but on other dates related to local traditions. There is an island where only rabbits live. This is Okinoshima in Japan, where rabbits outnumber people. In some countries, rice is eaten with chopsticks, while in others with hands or a spoon. In China, there is a city where an annual lantern festival takes place. Thousands of lights illuminate the night sky, creating an incredible spectacle. In some countries, money is given in red envelopes during holidays. This symbolizes luck and prosperity. There is a library where all books are written in artificial languages invented by authors specifically for their works. In some countries, people greet the sunrise on a mountain peak to recharge energy for the year. In India, there is a temple where monkeys are considered sacred and freely roam among people. In some countries, carnivals with bright costumes and street dances are held. There is a village where every house is painted with unique patterns, and walls serve as real works of art. In some countries, the end of the school year is celebrated not with exams but with parades and concerts. In Japan, there is a tradition of moon viewing. People gather to admire the night sky. In some countries, weddings are celebrated not for one day but for a whole week with numerous rituals and festivities. There is a chocolate museum where you can learn the history of the treat and taste rare varieties from around the world. In some countries, homes are decorated with paper lanterns and garlands during holidays. In China, there is a tower built without a single nail. All parts hold together through a complex system of joints. In some countries, birthdays are celebrated not only for people but also for pets. There is an open-air library where books can be read right on the grass or a park bench. In some countries, kite festivals are held, filling the sky with bright colors. In Japan, there is a tradition of snow viewing. People go outside to admire winter landscapes. In some countries, the beginning of spring is celebrated with mass festivities and dances in public squares. There are so many amazing traditions, facts, and stories in the world that every day you can learn something new and get inspired.